Hello everyone, welcome back, and today I'm going to make a very appropriate video because it's going to be 100 degrees out today. It's been in the 90s the last few weeks, and for many of you, you're struggling to keep your homes cooled, and especially those who don't have central air or have a room in the house that is not getting sufficient cooling from your central air system. I want to show you how to install a portable air conditioning unit. We're going to do that pretty quickly today. And I've got one here that was provided to me that I can feature here in this video. We're going to show you what that's all about right now. We are going to install this Newair portable air conditioning unit. It is one of these units that requires you to vent it out of the window. So you can crack your window upwards this way. If you have a window that slides, you could install it on the side like that. What they provide you with is the vent tube that will go from the unit to the window. You have these brackets here that connect the vent tube to the fan, to the unit, the AC unit, and also the bracket that goes in your window that gets placed there. The other end of the vent tube goes there, so they provide that, plus a water tube. Now the good thing about this particular unit, this Newair 14,000 BTU unit, is that you do not need the water line to the condensate line. This is a self-evaporating system, which I think is a decent feature. We had a situation about 2 years ago where the AC was not working in the house, and someone lent me a unit that was an older version of something like this, but not this brand or anything like this. We're talking about 20 years old, and it had a drip tube that I had to keep a big bucket in the room so that way the thing could drip, and then we'd have to constantly empty the bucket. Well, this self-evaporating system evaporates the water on its own unless you have extremely humid conditions. If you do, there will be an alarm that will go off that says, hey, we're stopping, you need to empty the drip pan. Okay, so this thing also has a timer, 3 speeds, and it comes with a remote where if you want to control it from your couch, from your bed, you can do that as well. So we're going to show you how easy it is to install one of these, and then we're going to test a before and after in the room to see how quickly this thing cools off. And we're going to install this piece in the window. And we're not going to install it permanently because the reality is I don't need this in this room, and I'm just making this for the to illustrate the point in this video. But this piece just snaps in very easily, and then from there you would install this piece right inside your window, and it's adjustable. And they provide a dowel that you can put through here that could stop it at whatever place you want. Okay. So the vent just comes apart like this, and you can open it to whatever size you need. Okay. And what's most important is the last few rows need to be expanded, because these pieces will screw into the fittings that I just showed you. Okay, there we go. Screwed on here. This piece here slides right in there. There we go. So that popped in pretty easily. Now the trick is to get this thing in there. You might have to take that piece out, pop it out, twist it on, and then get this thing in the window. This one we're just holding in here temporarily. I'm not screwing it into my window frame, but that's likely what you're going to need to do to keep it held in there permanently. And then seal around the openings with maybe some packing tape or something else. Okay, so now we've got this thing in. The other thing I want to talk about is checking the power capability of the unit that you're installing versus what you have in the room. Okay, so we're looking at how many watts here? It says 1250 watts, 11.2 amps. So you got to be careful which outlet you're plugging it into, and make sure that you're not overloading your breaker and your wire that you have going to the outlet you're plugging into. So that could lead to other issues. You might be tripping the breaker. If you overload the wire, you can start a fire. Of course, you can melt the caps inside of your outlet box. So that's the one thing that you need to be very careful of. Right now on this system, this is the only thing we're going to have plugged in, with the exception of the lights that you see illuminating the video here. Okay, powered up. Got dehumidify, just fan, and also cool here. So it's telling me it's, I guess it's 68 in the room. Or that was the setting. I got it set to 66. We're going to check it in a few minutes. We've got different speeds. Put it on high. So the temperature in the room is about 70.5 degrees, maybe pushing 70.7. And we're going to let this run for a little bit, and we'll see how long we can get this. It's going to take to cool this thing down. We're going to push it down to 60. I guess it goes down to 61 as the lowest it goes. So let's see how that works out for us. So 20 minutes later, we are down to, get this in the light so you can read it, 64.5 degrees. See what it looks like when it's coming straight out of there. We're down into the 50s, 40s, 44, 42. All right, this Newair portable air conditioning unit worked extremely well. Pretty satisfied after just a half an hour. Cooled this room off really well, and 7 degrees in just half an hour. That worked great. I would recommend it, and I'm going to be trying this out in another place, another house that gets really hot. We're going to test it there also. But again, if you're curious about where to find this, and if you wanted to buy it, I'm going to put a link in the description down below to see where you can get this Newair portable air conditioning unit. And again, one of the things I really liked about it was also the fact that it was not requiring the drain tube to drain off the condensated water. So that was a great thing for me. Thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.